Hi, thanks for joining me for today's Coffee Time Chat, where we get real and talk about things that we all know but don't really say. Is social media bad for your mental health? Now, this video is related to the last two that I made about social media in terms of Instagram and reality. Instagram or social media against perfection and this obsession with perfection. And in this one, I want to touch on, is social media bad for your mental health? Now, for example, if you go on YouTube, you can probably find a lot of different videos with people, influencers, all with the title How I Quit Social Media, Why I Quit Social Media. And usually it does boil down to, it's just not good for your own sanity, your peace of mind, and your mental health. Even though I feel some of these influencers actually do end up going back onto social media because then they still have their pages there. Maybe it's title baiting, but that's another thing altogether, I digress. So is social media bad for your mental health? So why is this even a question? Well, it won't take you long. You can get up in the morning, scroll on social media, and suddenly you're bombarded with images, with videos of people who are living perfect lives, looking perfect, amazing hair. They are going to nice restaurants, they're dressed in nice clothes, they're taking fancy holidays and they're in exotic locations, and they've got amazing bodies, beach bodies, and the rest of us kind of just barely struggle to brush our teeth and get out the door to go to work, or we don't have the time or the money to go on vacation or holiday, and we don't have the time or the energy to kind of work out and get that front cover body picture. And in turn, many times what that does is it kind of gets us onto a mental spiral where we're kind of thinking of everything that's wrong with us, or that's not perfect with us, or that's not going right with us and what we don't have, and it's not good for your peace of mind. It kind of gets you depressed and stressed, and of course it then leads to that feeling that I'm sure many of us have had, where maybe if I just delete social media, if I just delete Instagram, I won't be feeling this way, or I won't be made to feel this way. Now, I totally understand that, and I feel I've definitely been there as well, but of course, if you've seen any of my videos, you know what I'm probably going to say next. I think it's all about perceptions, and of course, I'm not downplaying the mental health implications at all. It's a very real thing, which we've just talked about. But what I kind of feel is it can be used in a positive sense, and it's all about perception. For example, I like to follow a lot of influencers and a lot of accounts that inspire me, that motivate me with my goals and in line with my goals and what it is that I want to do. And without that, I probably wouldn't feel as motivated. I don't follow accounts which make me feel bad about myself in that sense. And I kind of feel that's an idea that some people could try, where maybe don't follow accounts that make you feel bad, that make you think of everything that's wrong with you or that's lacking in your life, and rather to follow those accounts that motivate you, that inspire you, that encourage you to kind of achieve and go towards the goals or desires that you have. And in that way, it acts more of a motivation, an inspiration that inspires you rather than something that makes you feel bad about yourself. Now, I know it's a very simplistic thing, but sometimes I feel the effective things are simple. And as I said, me following accounts, I pretty much just follow fitness accounts, travel accounts, of course, my friends, and also other influencers who are into maybe nutrition, into personal development, just because those kind of videos, that kind of content definitely inspires me to kind of go out there and travel more and work harder at the gym when I see the fitness ones, or eat healthier when I see the nutrition posts. So those kind of ones serve as an inspiration for me, rather than me following accounts that kind of make me think like, oh my god, these people are living perfect lives and I'm far from it. So many times when there is a thought of maybe I should just delete social media or delete Instagram or something like that to preserve my sanity, my peace of mind and mental health, sometimes I think it's more a relationship that we have with the social media than the social media itself. If you have a relationship with social media where you're on it all the time, following unhealthy accounts that make you feel unhealthy, of course it can have a negative impact. But if you have a different relationship with social media where you only maybe use it as a source of inspiration and motivation, or to keep on top of things or follow friends that you have, if you do it for that reason, with that perception in mind, it can be different to just following everything and literally inundating your mind with everything that comes on social media from left, right, and center, which of course is not going to be good for anybody. So really what I'm trying to say is more of a selective relationship with social media that serves you and what you want to do, rather than something that's going to make you feel bad about yourself and of course feel maybe stressed or depressed and kind of go down that mental spiral of I'm not good enough, I don't have this, this, I'm far from perfect. So let me know in the comments. I am curious to know what you think. Do you also feel that actually social media is bad for your mental health and it should be something that you kind of delete or limit? Or kind of like how I say, do you agree that maybe it's your relationship and your perception and how you use social media that could be a negative way, in a bad way, or if you use it in a positive way, it could serve to encourage or inspire you. So do let me know in the comments. I am really curious to know what you think. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I do encourage you to subscribe. And thanks so much for joining me for today's Coffee Time Chat, and I'll see you in the next video.